All right, so this is day number 3 where I am trying to write a children's chapter book and get it out by November 1st. And so we'll see how that goes. But tonight I want to talk about the difference between those writers that write into the dark, they write, the term is called pantsers because they write by the seat of their pants, which would be me, or those that are outline. And the outliners, of course, are the people that, this is the way we were taught in school. And by the way, I am a teacher. Where we outline the whole entire story before we even begin writing the book. I actually wrote an outline on paper for this story, but then I've lost the paper. I don't know where it is, but I can remember most of it, what I'd written. I kind of had I have the general map and outline of where things are going. So tonight, actually, so far, I've just written down like a sketch of the main characters. I actually changed the name of my main character. Actually, it's an elf. Because I didn't like what I'd written down last night, and just as I was typing out character descriptions, I changed the name, and I'll share that later. But at least by writing 2 or 3 sentences about each character, who they are and what they do, it's kind of helping me. It'll help me kind of guide the story as we go. I personally like to write by the seat of my pants. I'm a pantser. Stephen King is a well-known pantser. David Baldacci is also a well-known pantser as well. John Grisham is a well-known outliner, just from what I've read and from what I've seen from when they're speaking. But for me, I like to tell the story. I like to have the story come to me. I enjoy hearing the story in my head as it comes to me, and then I kind of put it down on paper. And of course, I go back as I write every night to change things. Like tonight, I changed the name of the main character. So that happens. And so we'll see how we get there. So in what I do is in Scrivener here, I put down a target. I'm aiming for 10,000 words. It might be less, it might be more. I'll write to when the story is finished. And then the idea in my head is that eventually then I'll get some pictures drawn for the book, and I'll get the book cover up. Odds are it'll probably go up as a Kickstarter if I'm able to hit my deadlines. And again, that's part of this, and I'll do another video on talking about hitting your deadlines as a writer, be it you're a traditional publisher or like me where you're independent. You have to think like a business. You have to have your deadlines. And so, but anyway, just kind of want to talk about that. So follow along, hit the follow button, and we'll see if I'm able to hit my deadlines. I guarantee you this book will eventually get published. The question is am I going to hit my November 1st deadline? Because I go back to school next week. So that's another thing. That's another video. All right, thanks a lot. And if you followed along this far, hit that follow button, wherever that follow button is.